Over the past 3 years, I've sent over 1 million cold emails with multiple businesses. And in today's video, I'm going to get straight to the point with no bullshit. I'm going to show you the 5 most important things that you must definitely know if you're serious about making money using cold emails or cold outreach in general. And if you stick till the end, I'm going to share with you a business model, an opportunity, not like SMMA or dropshipping, other business model that you heard in the past. This is a new opportunity and people are making a lot of money from it, including me. And I'm going to share with you from A to Z how you can make at least $10,000 a month from it. And the best part, I'm not selling you a course. I don't want your money. I just don't want you to be broke. So I'm going to share with you this opportunity for free at the end of the video, but I want you to actually take action on it because there is a lot of money to be made. Now let's go back to the main topic. Number one most important thing is your offer. Your offer needs to stand out. It should not be commodity like the rest. It should have this wow factor. So if your recipient, if your potential client is reading your email as having like, wow, that's actually interesting. This really stand out. It's not like all the emails I'm reading every day. Then you have a chance to actually make real money within cold emails. If your offer doesn't have this wow factor, it's going to be challenging and to have to put in a lot of work to actually make a little money. Now, let me give you an example just to break this down and make the image more clear. So let's say we have two people, we have John and we have Alex. And John, you have a typical offer where he's reaching out to e-commerce brands and he's offering them TikTok ads. So it's pretty an interesting offer, but it's famous. This offer has been burned. There's a lot of people offering TikTok ads, but there's nothing that actually stand out. Okay? Alex, on the other hand, he's reaching out to e-commerce brands as well, but he's doing things differently. He's reaching out to food and beverage e-commerce brands. So he's niching down. That's number one. Second, he's offering food and beverage e-commerce brands, UGCs, which are related to the food and beverage niche. And he offered them a guarantee, which is basically those UGCs they order will be 100% optimized, fully edited within 24 hours. And if those UGCs doesn't drive better results and better CTRs for their brand, they can get a free replacement within 24 hours. So if I'm an e-com brand owner and you send me this email, it's like, that's really cool. There's no reason to not just reply to you. So interesting, at least having a conversation because that's really interesting. And so that's an example of an offer that would have a wow factor and that would definitely convert. So within the same offer, if we send 10,000 emails with this offer, we send 10,000 emails with the TikTok offer. With this offer, we can have better replies, better engagement rates, 100% straight to the point. Even if your email is shit, even if everything else is not really optimized, you're still gonna have better engagement rate. Now that your offer is great, number two is make the email about them, not about yourself. Unless you're someone famous like Mark Cuban, Andrew Tate, nobody's waiting for your email. Once you send this email, just another notification to your inbox. So how do you actually get noticed? Shift the focus from you to them. Don't start your email with, I own this agency, I have a master's degree, I've done this, I want that. Don't make the email more about you, make it about them. For example, try saying, we can help you get better creatives for your ads that would actually bring you better results, and you only pay if those creatives actually bring you better results. Are you open to hop on a quick call? That's it. Okay, right now, number three is you need to grab their attention really fast. You got 3 to 5 seconds to really grab their attention in your email. If they read your email within those 3 to 5 seconds, they don't understand what your email is about, you lost the game already. So how do you actually do it? Keep it short, keep it sweet, and hit with your value proposition with your offer right off the bat. Don't wait till the last lines to actually present your offer. Just hit with it right off the bat within the first few lines. I'm sure you get a lot of messages yourself and family members, whatever, and you just see the message, the length of the message is really big. And it's like, all right, I'm not going to read that right now. I don't have time for it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You don't want them to feel that way. You need to give them, all right, that's a short email. I just, just going to take me a few seconds. I'm just going to read it and see what it's all about. That's it. You should definitely avoid when someone is reading your emails like what this is about and having confusion vibes and all that. You should avoid that at all costs. Actually, the best way to make sure that you don't have any confusion with your emails is to have somebody else read your email when you finished it, and he would sincerely give you his opinion, whether it's confusing, whether it's straight to the point or not, and have somebody who understands the field of the prospect you're reaching out to. Don't have your grandma read your email. She's definitely going to be confused. She would not understand what your business is about. And remember, nobody's going to sit and ponder over your emails and read it carefully. They will either be interested or not, period. So I cannot stress more about this. Make the first few seconds count. It's really important. Now, number four, most important thing is actually following up. That's the $1 million question. How many times should you follow up with it? Well, do you want the truth? You should follow up like your life and your business depends on it, because it does. You should follow up with them if they would not pay you could not pay rent. That's the mentality, survival mode. That's basically what it takes to do business within cold emails. I've got people where they've ghosted me within emails and I had to follow up with them in another platform, in LinkedIn, send them a connection and try to follow up with them there, and I've done business with them. There is no strict science on actually following up, but in many industries, what I would do is that, if the lead is brand new, I would follow up every day for the first week. And then after a week, I'd follow up every 3 days. And then after a month, I would actually follow up with them every week And then like after 3 months, I would follow up with them at least once a month. I would never stop following up with any lead until they just like say, hey, just like, I don't want to do business with you, or they block me. That's basically what I'm doing, and it's bringing me results because I've got leads where they basically ghosted me for 6 months, and then after 7 months, they're ready to do business. It's just, you need to understand people, they might be not ready right now to do business. They don't have the finances, they're not ready for some reasons, but and once they're ready, you need to maximize your chances, and you do that by actually following them all the time. That's it. Now let's go to number 5. By now, you've already crafted your irresistible offer. You've sent the email, everything is looking perfect. But when your prospect is actually looking you up online, you cannot find any Instagram, any Facebook, any tweet of yours. I mean, basically, you're a ghost. You know, in this digital age, if you don't have those 3 things, you're just basically like a ghost. There's no website, nothing. And ask yourself this question: if they cannot really find nothing about you, no engaging content, nothing at all, can they really trust you? No. If you come up to me, for example, send me an email that you can help me do something X, Y, Z, and I look you up, the first thing I will do is I will look you up online. If I find nothing, that's an immediate red flag for me to not do business. So how do you actually solve this? First, start by creating a VSL. If you have an offer that you're selling, start by creating a VSL. What I mean is, like, it's a simple landing page with a video of yours. It's gonna be like 10 to 20 minutes. And that's basically the open gates. That's your chance, the first chance to get your prospect to know you, to get the vibe of working from you. And before actually having a conversation with you, if they would watch your 10-minute VSL, they would be just familiar with you. It helps a lot in pre-warming up the sales call. So I would say the first thing that you would do is a VSL, then open like a LinkedIn account. If you should have like the perfect picture on it, a banner that explains everything that you do. And your LinkedIn account should be like optimized as well. I would say like Instagram, Facebook. That's the basics. If you want to actually take it to the next level, start by actually like producing content, you know, articles, maybe Instagram reels, maybe YouTube videos, but that's just a luxury. The basic thing is basically like a VSL, a LinkedIn account that is optimized and you share content on it, and maybe a Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Those are the basic requirements. So right now, let's talk about the business model, the opportunity that I've talked about and you've been waiting for. So by the way, you can still do this even if you're outside the US. Just to clarify, I just randomly started this 6 weeks ago as a complete side hustle, and I already made more than $30,000 from it. And my goal right now is to make at least $500,000, 500K by the next 12 months just from this business alone. So the opportunity that I'm making money from right now is that self-employed people and 1099s from the US specifically, not any other country, the US, can get up to $32,000 from the government, from the IRS, if they were operating within the period when COVID hit, basically like 2019, 2020, 2021. So if they were in 2020 and not in 2019, it's still fine. They can still be eligible, right? And why I'm sharing you this, because most people don't know about that this exists. This thing is brand new. I mean, that was before this started actually like 2 years ago with like companies, you know, but right now they're opening their doors for like self-employed and 1099. So for them, it's completely brand new. And it's an opportunity to get free money from the government. And I partner up with a company. They're kind of like brokers. They help self-employed and 1099 with their taxes and benefits. So this company actually charges them nothing up. They help them get their check back from the government, $20,000, $30,000, $2,000 maximum. That's the max cap. They help them get what they're eligible for. And then after the check hits, then the company takes a small commission out of that check. Mostly it's around like $1,500. That's how much they take, and they pay me $800 out of those $1,500 because I was the one that referred the self-employed to them. So you do what you basically doing is basically just appointment setting. You find them self-employed in LinkedIn, Facebook, and other groups. Basically, like, you know, I'm gonna talk to you more in details about like how we actually find them. There's a lot of strategies involved, but we find them through, and we reach out to them through cold outreach. We scrap a lot of emails and contacts of those self-employed. You know, when talking about self-employed, I'm talking about real estate agents, anyone that is a 1099. You know, lawyers most of the time, independent lawyers, independent contractors, independent plumbers. There is a lot of jobs that kind of actually qualify as a self-employed. So we reach out to them, and once you connect them with the company's team take it from there, and you just have to wait a little bit of time so they can finish everything up and get their money back from the government. Once they do, the company takes a small commission and pays you instantly. So that's basically it. So if you think about it, this is an irresistible offer because people have to pay nothing up front. It's free money from the government, and you just have to let them know. And basically if they even know that this exists, most of them don't have the time. So if you think about it, it's like a win-win situation for everybody. It's a win-win for the 1099 and the self-employed you referred, because he's getting up to $32,000 free money from the government. He can use this money to actually do a lot of things. It's a win for the company because they actually taking $1,500 from it as a commission, so they're making money. It's a win for us because we're taking $800, we're making a small commission out of it. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. Nobody's losing. This is why I like this business. This is actually going to stay for at least 6 months from now, so it's not going to be for a really, really long time. So you have to capitalize and make it the most amount of money from it as much as possible. That's why I created a Discord group below, and I've shared all the materials that helped me make $30,000 in my first 6 weeks doing this as a side hustle. And my goal from this Discord group is to have at least 100 people are killers, who already know how to do outreach. Maybe they had their agency before or worked as an appointment setter and want to make as much money as possible from this opportunity. I'm not asking you for any money. I don't want your money. I just want you to be a killer. If you're just complete newbie and you're just going to start asking some beginner stupid question, how I can do this, that, so you can simply ask in Google, please don't join. I don't have time to just teach you stuff from scratch. This Discord group is only for people who are killers, experts, and want to take this to the next level. It's for people who think that actually making $10,000 a month is not a lot of money and they're motivated to make more. If you're that type of person, you can join the Discord group. I'm going to help you make a lot of money with this opportunity, and we're just going to kill it together. So yeah, if you found any value from this video, appreciate, subscribe, and see you soon. Cheers.